Yo, what's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Morning Momentum. My name is Matt Beard. It's the first time you're joining us. I'm a real estate investor here in Phoenix, Arizona. We go live every single morning. I think this is number 46 in a row. So excited about that. Let's knock on wood. Let's keep it going. I'm excited. I love coming on here and doing these every single morning. This week, guys, we are talking about 6 secret marketing strategies that you should be implementing in your business, especially if you're just getting started, right? The trick is, how do I get started with a little bit of money, right? How do I spend less, make more, right? Especially as you're getting going and there's companies that are bigger and they're doing more deals and you're looking on these people that's making money, man, there's a good chance that they can spend more than you right now, right? And of course, the company that can spend the most to acquire a customer is going to win. But how do you win right now as you just get in? How do you make your way, right? You got to do the work. You got to put in the sweat equity. You can't be fancy. This week is dedicated to 6 strategies that you can start implementing to get deals. They're not fancy. They're not Facebook ads. It's not cold calling and texting that everybody else is doing. It's not Google. It's not pay-per-click. We've talked about this week networking, right? So the challenge with networking is it takes a little while to get that ball rolling. There's things that you can control, which is your proactive marketing. So sometimes for folks that without a big budget, maybe that's door knocking. Okay. But if you have very little bit of money, like where do you get started? So of course, if you're proactive with your marketing, you can go out and door knock. And the stuff we talked about on Monday was networking with insurance agents, right? Insurance adjusters. It's a great place to get started because they have awesome leads. Probate attorneys, niche mailing campaigns, right? So there's a lot of things that you can control, but just understand that when you start building relationships and networking with other industry professionals, that's not going to give you the immediate business, right? It takes a lot of that action. So if you're trying to get the ball rolling now, you want to get a deal this month, great. Like there's some things that you should be doing anyways. You should be door knocking. You should be doing your own cold calling, your own texting, your own stuff like that, right? Because it doesn't really cost you that much other than your time. But as you build out these relationships, it's the foundation for your business. Now, today is one that is almost so obvious that no one is really doing, right? It's so obvious. And I'm just going to tell you guys straight up what it is. Realtors. Oh my gosh, what? I thought realtors were the bad guys. I thought realtors were the people we can't talk to, right? They don't want to work with us because we're just wholesalers. Guys, realtors are an amazing source of deals, but there is a way that you have to approach talking to these folks. Okay. So as you're getting better talking to sellers, the difference between a realtor and a motivated seller, or if you're going direct to seller or talking to a homeowner, is the realtor's just wanting to do business, right? Realtor's just like cut and dry. Boom. I just want to do this thing. Here's the numbers. Here's the deal. I can send it to you. But realtors are going to ask you for one thing, and that is proof of funds. Before you can submit any offer, they're going to ask you for a proof of funds. But great thing for you is proof of funds pretty easy to get. Or if you have partners that have money and a lot of money in a bank account, you can take a screenshot of that, and that's your proof of funds. But realtors are a great place to get started because they're already doing the marketing. They're already doing the things that you would need to be paying to do anyways, right? You approach that person as, hey, I'm a buyer. I'm looking for deals. They're going to be like, okay, well, I have something off market. Send over your proof of funds and I'll send you over the information, right? Send your offer with the proof of funds. So you're definitely going to need that. But man, it's such a great way to get started because other than reaching out and putting yourself out there. And again, the greatest thing about realtors is you don't, there's no like rapport building stage. You're just straight to the point. Here's the numbers. Here's the deal. Now, of course, you got to follow up. And of course, you got to talk to these people and you got to build this relationship with the realtor. So you become the person that they send their deals to. But man, it is foundational. It is an excellent place to start with no money, right? They'll send you deals for no money out of your pocket other than a couple text messages, right? Or maybe other than a couple phone calls. But it is an amazing thing to do. And again, it takes some time to build up. Understand that you're probably going to get, for every 1,000 realtors that you reach out to, you probably have 1 or 2. And there's going to be plenty of people who are just fakers, that are realtors who done 1 or 2 transactions in the last 12 months. And then you have some people who maybe done 5 or 6 in the last 12 months. but you'll quickly identify the folks that are in the business doing the thing. Those are the people you want to build a relationship with, right? You want to be the go-to person, right? And you do that by giving them the confidence. And number one, you're going to perform, and you give them what they need quickly, right? You come to the table with value. Hey, so, I am looking to pick up deals. And a lot of realtors like having you in their pocket as a buyer. So they always have someone that'll buy their properties, right? So it's advantageous for the realtor too, because they're going to look like a rock star to their clients, right? And for you, you're getting deals sent your way with no money out of your pocket. Okay. So there is a definite way to do this, but a couple things to keep in mind that would be potential hurdles that you should address before you do it is number one, understand this is a numbers game, just like everything else. You're going to be reaching out to a bunch of them to get a small response rate. Okay. That's just the way it is. Okay. But the goal is to have those conversations, weed out all the realtors that are not really in this business, all the realtors that are not really doing a ton of deals. Okay. Weed those people out and focus on building good relationships with the other folks. You're going to find all sorts of things, right? You're going to find buyers, and you're going to be able to be you're going to get deals sent your way that, again, guys, the margins are ridiculous. So this is something not a lot of people talk about. And it's like, maybe it's in a course somewhere that you buy and you have to learn how to do this thing. I'm just telling you guys straight up today. It's a great place to get started. As you're networking with probate attorneys, you're coming with Value First, and you're networking with insurance adjusters, right? Realtors is a great, great, great place. I mean, I would venture to say this one thing, you can build a multi-million-dollar business just with working with realtors. I know plenty of people here in Phoenix that's what they've done. They just work with realtors, right? Sometimes they even buy deals off the MLS. So the more versed you get, the more of these conversations you have with these realtors and other, professionals, the better you're going to be. But I just want you guys to know you're going to want to have a proof of funds in your back pocket. Okay. And be confident. Look, you're probably going to mess up your first couple conversations, and there's going to be plenty of realtors who don't send you their deals after they said they're going to send you deals. But it's a numbers game. Keep those numbers up. Have those conversations. Send out those texts. Make those phone calls. Build the relationships. Because what you'll find in 2 or 3 months after doing it consistently, the big word consistently, you're doing it every single day. In 2 or 3 months, you're going to get God knows how many deals sent to you a week. I mean, you could probably account for at least 5 deals a month in your business if you do this, if you do it the right way, right? So understand how to have this conversation with these folks. If you guys have any questions about how these conversations generally flow, please feel free to reach out. You can comment on this video, or you can send me an email, mattbeard@vahub.com. Happy to share anything with you guys. That's the purpose of doing these lives. I'm here to help. But start having these conversations. Start getting your repetitions in, and make sure you have that proof of funds, or at least a partner that has the money and the buying power that can do these things, right? It's a great place to get started is, yes, you have your realtors. Know it's a numbers game. While you're building this thing out and you're having conversations, get that proof of funds and start networking with a great title agency, right? Because you want that notoriety too. You want people to know who you are and what you do. So it's another measure of trust. So if you're in a virtual market, you should find a title company that's investor friendly in that market. Call them, start building a relationship. Hey, this is what I do. I'm actually buying properties, in the area. If you know any realtors, please send them my information. I really want to buy some deals. And start building that relationship with the title company too. So they go hand in hand, right? Your relationship with the realtors and the title company, like, it's all about trust, and people want to know that you can perform. That's why they're asking for your proof of funds. Now, maybe in a year down the road, or you've done multiple transactions with a realtor, they know you're going to perform. It's not a big deal. But as you're getting going, you're trying to get a foothold in that market, you need to have those things in your back pocket. So guys, start taking action on it. Make that happen. That is tip number 5 for marketing strategies that you can do regardless of where you're at in your business. But if you're just getting started, this is a great place to go. So guys, hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please like it, share it with any friends or family that you think will get some value too, and head over to the YouTube channel. If you haven't yet, it's just Matthew Beard. Click that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. I thank you guys for always coming in and hanging out with me in the morning on Morning Momentums. Let's get to work, guys. It's freaking Friday. We got some stuff to do. We had a great, big week. I can't wait to recap that with you guys on Sunday. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.